Hello and welcome back to the Snug Cottage Hardware YouTube channel for our how-to series, where we will show you installations, maintenance, and answer questions you have about our products. On today's video, we are going to be looking at the Mechanical Borg Lock vertical combination deadbolt, the 2605 version of the lock. And today we are going to be learning how to re-hand this lock out of the box. This vertical combination deadbolt lock, when you buy it from us, comes out of the box standard for a right-hand gate. That is a right-hand installation. If you need it to be a left hand, then you're going to need to know how to re-hand this lock. So that is what we are going to show you today. Our locks are handed to match the door industry standards. Doors are always handed based on the hinge location, either left or right, when standing on the side that you would typically enter from. Feel free to pause the video and have a look at this model so you can decide which lock you might need for your gate or door installation. To re-hand your Borg lock, you will only need a handful of tools. A Phillips head screwdriver, a pair of needle nose pliers, and a clean working area. We don't recommend that you re-hand your Borg lock out in the field or out on the construction site because you're going to be working with some small pieces. So you're going to want to keep this on a clean workspace, either a white table or just a clean tabletop like this one. This is the 2605 model of our vertical combination deadbolt lock. If we open up the supplied package from factory, you will find a number of pieces on the inside. You're going to want to get out the keypad, which is the front of the lock, and the deadbolt, which is the back side. We can set the rest of the box off to the side because right now we really only need these two pieces to be able to re-hand the lock from right-handed to left-handed. Right now, we'll put aside the back and we'll focus on the keypad. Now, the keypad is nice and easy to re-hand. It's only going to require a couple of screws and a little bit of a rotation in the back side of the lock. Now, we will start by looking at the back side of the lock, and we are going to want to find the blue screws on the back side and remove those. So if we set those down there, it's important to make sure that we are keeping those screws in a safe place. Now I like to go ahead and grab our needle nose pliers and lift off the back plate. Now this little back plate comes off. Now it reveals the handing pin on the back side of the latch. This pin will need to be removed, and then we can rotate the left side down to the 6 o'clock position where we will reinsert the pin. So if I go ahead and remove this pin, and then I actually like to take the nose of my needle nose pliers and stick it in the hole to spin the handing disc around so that my left hand is now at the bottom. I can then take my pin, insert it back inside. Now sometimes it will take a little bit of jimmying back and forth to get this pin to fall back inside of the hole, like so. Once this is complete, we can screw our back plate back on using the two blue screws, and we have successfully re-handed the front portion of the Borg lock. So if I go ahead and set that aside and bring over the deadbolt side of the lock, this is very similar to the front side, and there is 4 screws that need to be removed so that we can take the back plate off and reveal the mechanism in behind the Borg lock. Now that our 4 screws are removed, we can go ahead and we can take off the back plate. I like to just set it down right in front. And we can also remove the deadbolt. It will reveal the back side of the lock here where we can see the knob mechanism. And we can go ahead and we can take this and we can give it a turn to the opposite side. Once it's on the opposite side, you can take your deadbolt, give it a flip 180 degrees so that it is now on the opposite side of the lock. Go ahead and take our back plate and we can insert it onto the back side, replace our 4 screws, and we have successfully rehanded the deadbolt. So now that the back deadbolt side has been rehanded to left-handed, we have completed both aspects of the rehanding process, and we are good to go install our new left-handed Borg lock.